Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Today we're going to be playing some Ante Bellum, and it's the only sort of thing I haven't done this month for March Madness is create a Let's Play. I also haven't made a Let's Play since like 2020, so I decided it would be right about time to start and bring those back. Now, the reason why we're playing Ante Bellum is, of course, because you guys seem to really like Ante Bellum, according to the poll. And, I mean, I'm more than happy to oblige. Ante Bellum is a great mod. I've only played a little bit of it so far, but I am stoked to go ahead and play some Bulgaria today. It's one of the easier nations. I wanted to play something that was more of a showcase of a lot of the flavor of the mod, rather than something that would be, like, brutally difficult and make me sort of cry at night or something like that. So today we'll be playing as Bulgaria. I did try another one here. I've tried as Jerusalem. It's a very hard start. You guys can try that if you want, but oh, Jesus Christ, it is a very difficult start. Today we're just going to be going with Ante Bellum, Bulgaria. I don't have a very clever name for this. But if you guys are excited to watch some Bulgaria gameplay in Ante Bellum, then of course subscribing would let you know when the next one's coming out. And of course leaving a like would be a massive help. If you want to, I encourage you to pause. I'll scroll down a little bit through this so you guys can read it if you want. I'm not going to be reading it myself, but there's a lot of flavor going on here. To be honest, I probably should have read a little bit of it myself so I could get the gist of the lore here. But Bulgaria, thick tree, very thick tree, and I'm excited to explore the whole thing with you guys. Now, yeah. What's happened here? What's happened here in the east? Well, obviously Byzantium's sort of fallen to pieces here. You see they've lost almost everything in Anatolia except for like a little bit here. And I think we may have had a little bit of a part in doing that. So, you know, we're not on the best of terms, you could say, Byzantium and I, but that's fine because we're going to crush them. Yeah, that's basically the whole goal. And then, of course, we can form Illyria and stuff like that. It's also an achievement for forming Illyria as a South Slavic culture, so I mean, we can go ahead and do that as well. The achievements, by the way, they're not implemented as a GUI feature in the game yet. They will be at some point, according to the mod developer, but right now, they are sitting in the Discord, so you go ahead and figure out, you know, just a couple of ideas for runs and stuff like that. That's where I got the idea for Bulgaria from, because there was an achievement, quote-unquote, for doing all the missions, and that's what we'll do. So, let's check out our starting scenario here. I can see the mods, or sorry, the provinces are a little bit different as well. There's a small impassable terrain there, a little bit of one here as well. Okay, interesting. A little bit fascinating there. But I don't think we have anything too massive at the beginning of our whole journey here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and rival the nations that I'm most likely going to end up invading. So let's see here. This is a development sort of path here. Gotcha. Port of Silistria. Bulgarian fleet control Crimea. Okay. More Black Sea stuff. Claim Tsargrad. There we go. Yeah, Byzantium's a big one. Venice to unite with Albania. Gotcha. Oh, I thought it said French Serbia for a second. I'm like, what? No, Finnish Serbia. Okay. So Serbia is going to be one of those nations we're going to be invading. And so is Byzantium, so we're going to put those two down real quick. Where is Byzantium? There we go. And on top of that, we also have Wallachia. Wallachia up here. Can I? Yes, I can rival you. Good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just destroy each and every one of these nations. But before we do all of that, I'm going to figure out what I want to do here. Do I want to get estate statutory rights? In this case, I don't think so. I think we're big enough to the point where I don't feel like that would be a safe choice. I think that might cripple our economy too much, and I don't want to do that. So this time we're not going to grab estate statutory rights, I don't think so. Let's send some trade from Crimea. Oh, never mind, we have some from Alexandria, that works as well. Let's see what we got here. So, we are Orthodox, gotcha. And there's not all too much that we're going to have to convert in the really adjacent area. A little bit of Tengri here. Of course, you know, Cursed Magyar is just Tengri, I suppose, for some reason. And A couple Crusader states down there as well, bit of Orthodox. Bit of Sunni, we'll get there eventually, but just not yet. Okay. So I don't need expansionist zealotry, and that was sort of what that was all about. Instead, I'll go ahead and grab Patriarch Authority, Oversight of the Clergy, and maybe Monopoly on Wine, because we don't make that much off of wine. We'll grab Increased Levies, Right of Council, and usually Livestock's not a bad idea. And for the burghers here, I think you guys can get free enterprise, private trade fleets, and one other thing, patronage of the arts. That sounds good to me. So 53, 64, and 59, beautiful. So that'll make it really easy to revoke more land. Next, we have no leaders, that's okay. And I have no claims. So I need one general, and I need at least 80% of my force limit. Well, that's doable, no problem. What do we have right now? We have enough horses, enough cavalry. So I'll just fill up the force limit with the rest of these guys. Except for maybe one, because force limit's 20 right now, so let's get rid of that guy. Let's give ourselves a general. Well, 331, not a great heir. 424, it's a little above average. Can I royal marry anyone? Yeah, but, do I want to? I'm more curious to see, do we ever go into... No, it doesn't look like we ever actually get claims in Anatolia. So, yeah, it would be fine to royal marry an ally Nicaea over here. That would be alright. Let's do that then. I was thinking maybe I want my heir to be a general, because if he dies, then I might get a better one. I think I am willing to do that. Does that count for the general here? Yes, it does. Great. That's what I was hoping for. So once everything's done here... Actually, I'm going to just keep everything up. This will only take 2 months, so this should be pretty quick. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's unpause and let's figure out what we're going to do here. Now, you want a royal marriage. Or, sorry, you want an alliance. Do I want an alliance with you? I'm looking at my missions for that one. Do I want an alliance with you right now? I do have a conquer mission against you. I don't know if I do. And you're only allied with a weak Circassia. I don't think that's in my interest. You're not very strong. I can support my heir in Bohemia. Ooh. Aren't you gonna flip high side or something? You might. Yeah, possible. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna be fishing for PUs a little bit around here. Not sure to what extent I'll go ahead and do that, but Moravia might not be a bad choice. Let's see. I don't even know half these tags. I'm gonna have to really take a look around. Who are you and why don't I like you? You're allied to Serbia. That's why I don't like you. Okay. Maybe Theodoro. Nah. How about we go ahead and ally, or try and be friendly with Bohemia. If I can just get them under personal union, that would be sick. So I'm going to at least try and be friendly with them. As for alliances, I don't think we'll need any. Which sounds pretty cocky. I mean, other than these guys over here, I don't know if I need any or if I want any. I could go with, Zaporozhye or something. They seem alright. Sure, let's ally them. And I'm looking for maybe Mentees. Nah, I think these two would be fine as alliances. The rest I'll probably be creating subjects out of. There we go, a couple of starter events. The succession crisis in Francia and the fall of Andalusia starting. Alright, let's get these guys together, and I think my first target will... wow, that changed things quite quickly. Sorry, let me just take a look here. I get claims on what? Thrace and Albania. Okay, yeah, I'll go after Byzantium then. That shouldn't be so bad. There we go, get an alliance here. You might even help me out, depending. I could promise you land. You just want to take these things, and if I take the rest, then that's cool. Like, if I take this... and you want this stuff, then that's okay with me. You can have these. I'll invade you later. But if you want to have those, that's fine. Or I could just betray you now. That also works. Okay, I get claims on this stuff. I could either go to Serbia or to Byzantium right now. Now, Byzantium has a really big fleet, but that's literally irrelevant, so... I don't have any... Oh, I do have a coastal fort. I want to keep these guys in a coastal fort. Because he has a much larger navy than I do, so we would just get killed. So, off to Byzantium we go. Yeah, I'll stock wipe the army over here, then I'll go into Serbia, get rid of them, and then, you know, see where we continue. Yeah, you would like to join in, wouldn't you? Well, here's the thing. I want you to join in as well. But not until I take all of this land. Because I know that you're going to take it if I don't. And I don't want that. So I'm going to go after this province here. I'm going to go off towards to start with. There's nowhere he can run, right, really, so... I just go in here and I invade him. Can I get morale or tactics or something? No, I have literally nothing useful. Great. Alright, well I have a 1-3 and you have a 0-1, so that fire's going to be beautiful in my favor. Even with a -1 roll. Ah, disgusting stack wipe. You love to see it. Okay, I'm going to leave these 4 guys behind. Once these guys stand on these provinces, then I will call you in. There we go. I will call you in on a promise of land. You guys can have this if you really want it. I might not give you anything. You'd be lucky if I give you something at all, so... There you go. You guys can maybe help me out with that siege. That's what I was hoping for. But we did go ahead and stack wipe like half of the army that we're fighting against. That's a pretty nice start. Let's see, where do we want to go? I'm going to take down Serbia, I think. It doesn't look like Epirus is actually doing anything, so I'm going to keep it that way. Well, maybe he'll do something, we'll see. Mountain's not in my favor, but boy do I have more men. Pop. Yeah, -3, no problem. I mean, maybe I took a couple more casualties than I should have, but... Alright, if I have 4,000 men here, and you have 4,000 men, then we need 1 extra on there. So let's see if I can't just build that up real quick. I do have the force limit for it. Next we have Serbia. I really just want to break, like, your alliances, like Magyars, Valendians. I don't even know who those are. Oh, these guys, right, okay. Byzantium and Pannonia. I just want to break your alliances, come back in a few years, and then we can get rid of you. So let's see if I can quickly wipe these guys. Mountains is not great terrain for us. Maybe I should wait or move somewhere else, maybe. I mean, it's all mountains. What am I really going to wait for? 3 stack wipe over there. Look at this 1 extra dude here. And that is also mountains? Really? Everything's mountains around here? That's got to be a joke. Nope, it's not. Everything's mountains. I thought this would be grasslands or something. This is on the edge, but nope. Never mind. Everything's mountains. And that's canon. Alright. Except for this. This is hills. Great. Here we go. That's pretty solid stuff. So now we're fighting against only 8,000, which is mainly Epirus. So let's see if I can spread these guys out, do a little bit of carpet sieging. And yeah, I'm just looking for a tiny, either a tiny sliver of you or your alliances, and that's really it. It's not much. I do want to take all of Thrace. Okay, and I am the attacker, good. So I want to take all of Thrace. Greece at some point, but I don't have claims on that right now. Afterwards I will. In Serbia, how much war score is all of that? 15, 11, 11, 9, and I'm assuming this as well. I might want to take just a little, tiny little piece this time then. To speed up the next war, maybe. We'll see. I mean, in theory, I could take... No, I can't take the whole thing. Okay. It'd also be a really bad coalition to do that. In that case... What's your total annexation cost? 98%. That could increase. You could dev a little bit. And that would be a problem, so what I do want to do is just take 2 provinces, I think. Maybe 3. Just, what about this state? This state would be fine, right? There's nothing wrong with this state. I'll just take the whole thing then. So I'll take that state, I'll break his alliances, and then we'll move on. Ah, he might come after me here. Never mind. Let's just move right out of there. Except... I am gonna have to destroy that merc stack. Unfortunately for him. Oh, also... Yeah, at some point I'm gonna run out of manpower, so I do need to bring... like, 1 dude over. Okay, this is actually pretty bad, I can't go over there. Let's have you guys go into there. We might need a couple more, though. There we go. As for our manpower, do I have professionalism? No. Okay, I don't start with any, unfortunately. For this province, I'll just slow you down a little. Because this is going to be a long siege. These will both be long sieges, actually. How long is this one? You have special defensiveness modifiers. Strengthen the Theodosian walls. Yeah, I mean, technically he does. You know, what I'm surprised about is that I don't think in base EU4 Constantinople... Oh, accidentally just skyrocketed that music player. I don't think base game Constantinople actually does have defensiveness modifiers for some reason. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. There we go. Okay, they're kind of tearing through this fort. That's making me uncomfortable. How quickly they're actually getting through that. Okay, nice siege done over in Serbia. So we're just gonna grab a quick 100%. That's a mountains, that's great actually. Let's see if I can surprise attack them. Let's see if I can't do that real quick. Also, quick chime check. Okay, we only have a couple of minutes. Let's try and finish up this war. At least get 1 war cranked out in the first episode. Let's bring these guys together, and let's see. Can I maybe get there on time? Hopefully. There we go. It's mountains. I would not be defending that if I were them. This is a very, very bad move on them. No leader defending in the mountains. Or sorry, attacking in the mountains, because they're the attackers on that fort. There we go. I could have even, what's that called, a sortie or something? I could have exited the fort and attacked them as well, but, that wasn't necessary. I wonder if I could just do a quick... Nah, I mean, he has way too many galleys. I can't even attack this 8 stack. I wouldn't even have the power to do that. Now, Serbia is actually basically done. How about I do take this, and then I break your alliances? Like the Magyars, because they're strong, right? Well, in theory they're strong. Magyars and Byzantium, maybe. Let's see, with Byzantium, I want to take this stuff. This is a bad idea. Taking any more than this is pretty bad. This stuff is already, like, pretty heavy, so... I think I would take this, this, and money, right? I don't think I would end up... Maybe I could break their alliance instead. But getting 100's pretty hard, so I think... Like, if this is just going to cost me 76 right off the bat, I think I would rather break the alliance on Serbia's side. So let's break that Byzantine alliance. I'll only get a little bit of money out of this, but that's okay. He won't let me take all of it, so I'll just wait a month. Month tick. There we go, now it's at 1. So I can take all of this. Break his alliances, take a little bit of money, and 3 provinces. Let's go. So we'll start with that in Serbia. I think I had claims and all of that, yeah? Yeah, good. And for this guy, we just have to go ahead and grab Constantinople, and hopefully we'll be good to go. I'm wondering what he's going to do there. Serbia no longer valid rival, that was expected, and actually quite nice. Yes, please move on to this fort. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Wait a second, did he just cross this fort? Wait a minute. Isn't that illegal? He's just walking through this fort. He's just doing it. Huh? Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh, okay, he's landing men on me. Even better, actually. Because he'll get the -2 landing penalty, and I can stack wipe that. Nice. Okay, okay, good stuff. And then I can go down here. Can I chain stack wipes? Is that possible? Stack wipe, maybe? Disgusting. Oh, absolutely disgusting. So that's the entire army. Completely gone. The whole thing. Unfortunately, I mean, he's obviously going to build these. I can't cross these straits, so... He's obviously going to build them all back, but... That felt nice while it lasted. I guess what I could do is just prevent him from building more by... defending the straits, maybe? I also don't know where that Byzantine army came from. Oh, there's the timer. I'm assuming that came from over here. You probably built them up in these two provinces. Probably, yeah. And he probably has... yeah, almost no manpower at all. Makes sense. So let's just stand here and, oh, shoot, I have no more men. Hold on. Okay, let's put on some different music, just for the end here. There we go. So we can get a peaceful send-off on today's episode. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long, but we're getting close to the end of things. It really has been the siege on Constantinople that's, like, been breaking my morale. Like, this thing is, oh, painful. Yeah, someone else has declared on Byzantium, actually. Venice. Oh, that's awkward. Venice has come in here. Looking for blood. That's pretty awkward. Here, I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to... This is awkward in so many different ways. Okay, I need to make sure that he doesn't land on things that I want to occupy. Or else I'm not gonna get enough war score, so... Can I please take Constantinople? That would be amazing. Please? No. Okay. Can I go any higher than 12? No. Okay. So we could sit here for 2 months, or we could sit here for the statistically likely 4 months, or we could sit here for literally 2 years. You really don't know at any point. It could literally be anything. Now thankfully, I think we might have ourselves a little bit of an opportunity here, depending on how Venice... how hard Venice hits the Byzantine navy, because we might be able to stack up here, and yeah, get the 50%, that would be great. Oh, is he going in for the battle? Okay. Okay, we'll go in for the battle then, that's fine. And we took Constantinople, beautiful. So we'll go in for the battle. I didn't capture any ships, but I also didn't lose any, so... Feels good. Right, 94%, bop, 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 bop. These 4 provinces, I want nothing more. Well, I would like a little more, but... Probably not a good idea to mess with Venice too much here. I did just take a lot of AE worth of land from Serbia because I was a non-co-belligerent, so... I think what I want to do here is I could screw over these guys. I mean, I don't have a choice at this point. I can't even give them anything, so yeah. They're gonna get screwed over regardless. It's not even my problem anymore. So yeah, stay mad because I can't do anything for you. Is that everything for this one mission, though? Let's see. Looks like it. Alright, let's do it. Beautiful. Okay, that just created a massive coalition, but it's not my problem. We're gonna deal with that another day. I do get legitimacy and prestige for the fall of Constantinople, and perma-claims on northern Greece. Ah, so we get 2 options here. The legacy of the Romans is ours to claim. Okay. Or, you proclaim the Bulgarian Empire. I think in this case, I want to become the next Rome. That sounds cool, and maybe, even if we go farther enough, if we go super far in this campaign, I might even restore Rome. So, let's call ourselves the Romans this time. Like, you know, everyone else did. There we go. Alright, good stuff. Record all that up, and that's going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the beginning of our Ante Bellum campaign as Bulgaria here. For now, this is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to take a second to thank all of the patrons for the month of March, starting with the ones we have in the General tier: Quiet Guy, Brennan Arsenault, Ben Greenhagen, Torvald, Dire Avenger, and Farron. Those we have in the Prince tier: Snow Raven, Rockbox 2020, and Robert Colino. Those we have in the King tier: Chewy Shoot and Natsuki. In the Elector tier, we have TFLJ Martis. And in the Conqueror of Worlds tier, we have The Watcher. Thank you guys so much for your pledges this month. It means a lot to me, and I truly cannot thank you guys enough.